here. Alright, like that. And phenolphthalein is an indicator for base. If the solution is base, it turns pink. If it is acid or neutral, it is clear, like tap water.
Count down first.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, not dropping inside. 3, 2, 1, go. So it runs on top of the water surface. And one more.
Not that expensive.
Yeah, sodium is not that
Like not that much
reactive compared to the
นี่
to
ไหล
the lower
โซนซีเซียมไหม
ไม่เธอส่งให้ต้นข้าวดูแล้วก็มีซาวด์เอฟเฟกต์ว่าขั้นตอนทำไม่ได้อันทันหรอก
and one more small piece.
ว้าว
Oh, where is it? Oh, it's
in the middle.
It's in. Okay, so one observation, the solution turned pink. Okay, that indicate the solution is basic. And back in the old days, in Greek, they call base alkaline. So that's why the first group of periodic table is called alkaline metal, because it's the metal that mix with water and makes alkaline solution, make basic solution. Okay, and the other thing is, did you observe that the sodium metal runs on top of water? Because from the reaction, sodium metal react with water, they form sodium hydroxide. This is the base, the part that makes the solution basic, and hydrogen gas. So whenever the sodium touch the water, hydrogen gas generates. So it generates over here. That's why it bounces the sodium up, and when the sodium sinks back, at the interface where the sodium touch the water, hydrogen generate again. So the sodium keep floating on top because of there going to be hydrogen when they touch water. All right. Next group is magnesium. Okay, and there are going to be two demonstrations for magnesium. First, the smoke is hydrogen gas. Okay, and this is piece of magnesium metal. We're gonna do the same thing with sodium. So this is another beaker of tap water, some phenolphthalein. Just add that for the other demonstration. And I will drop this piece of. So magnesium does has some coating on it. I will use sandpaper to kind of remove some coating. So to activate the surface, we will talk about this soon. Alright, let's activate this one. Drop it there. Huh?
Why does one need to be
What? You have to stand to the three ends.
No, it said you can go if your parents come.
Say,
In line.
I'm not in that line group. I got an email. I'm not in the line group. Oh, I'm left out. Okay. Alright, and let's activate one more piece. So it has the coating because they want to protect the metal. This is kind of reactive, but not that reactive like sodium. Okay, so I will drop one more piece of magnesium in there. Alright, it's some floating, and it's because of the surface tension. If you push that, it's gonna sink. But let it float. It's easier to observe when it floats. Can one person come at a time? Look at the surrounding of the magnesium strip. What do you see? This is the magnesium.
It's turning back.
Huh? What does it look like around the magnesium piece? Can you see it? Wait, don't shake it. Can you see it?
No. Oh, it's pink?
Yes.
It's pink?
It's pink. It's a little bit pink. So they do react, and the reaction is similar. It's magnesium with water. It's from hydroxide, the base, and hydrogen gas, but the rate, the reactivity is way slower than group 1. Okay? Why? What is the valence number of group 1? Valence electron 1. So it tends to lose 1. It wants to lose 1. But for group 2, they have to lose 2. So that's more energy, right? More time to lose 2. So that's why group 1 is more reactive. So let's wait and see before we leave the class how much reactive they are. Right, this is group 2. And magnesium is also, it can be tough, but this one is soft because of the thickness. This is very thin, so you can like do that, bend it and actually snap it out like
And
that.
rub again.
Yeah. So this black part is the coating. Okay, it can be magnesium oxide or other coatings. But when you sand it out, I mean polish, take the coating off. You see, it is shiny. All right, because this is the texture of the magnesium without the coating. Okay. Earth is gone to who will be my assistant? All right. Can you turn off the light? Yeah. Okay. You will burn it up. Anyone from food science? Turn the flash off. No. You saw this earlier, but. Okay. No spoiler, no spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Okay. Anyone knows Harry Potter spell?
พวกเขาบอกว่าทำให้ตาบอดได้ปะ
You just blind for some. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay. Light back on, please. Let's talk about this and we will do it. I cannot let go of the process. Okay, so these are the magnesium metal that react with oxygen. That was combustion reaction, burning. Okay, magnesium react with oxygen from magnesium oxide. This is ash of magnesium. Okay, is this not that stiff? It's crumble. So I want to take video. Do it now. 1, 2, 3. All right, this is very crumble. Like it's already burned. Okay. All right. Okay, one more time, right?
Yes.
นายออกเวทมาเลย
Need the right filter. ฟองร้องจอก
Wait, on my mark, everyone say Lumos นะเห็นปะ
ลูมอสห้องบน
You will see there will be sparks before it start to burn. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Everyone together. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, science show. Not magic show. Alright, light please. This one is phenolphthalein. Okay, that's second group. Third group, this is our representative. Aluminum, right? So I will take some part. And aluminum also has the coating on it. That's called aluminum oxide. That's when aluminum react with oxygen in the air, with the moisture, they form oxide. Alright? And that is very strong bonding. So we will remove some of it off and just drop it in the liquid with phenolphthalein. Alright? And as the trend for the next group, it go down, right? So do you expect it to go fast or slow? Slower, right? This is from yesterday, from the other section. Still no. You see anything? Okay, because there is no reaction. That's my marker. Okay, because there's gonna be no reaction. This is not happening. Alright, water is not active enough to react with aluminum. We will do similar reaction with hydrochloric acid. Okay, we will do this when we hit group 7. Alright, chlorine is from group 7, right? Okay, you see water, hydrogen remove out, and then you get hydroxide, right? And hydrogen out. Let us do similar thing. Hydrogen kick out, chlorine go to aluminum, electronic, yeah, very similar. Okay. All right. For group 4, carbon will be our representative. You know there are like let's say 1, 2, 3. 3 forms of carbon, or 4 forms of carbon that you can think of. Okay, what are they? Diamond. Graphite.
Like the one layer of graphite.
Yes, that's called graphene. Charcoal. Charcoal.
Charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal. Okay, all right. Huh? Okay. All right, and so what is the shape of the building block?
Hexagonal.
Hexagonal, very good, hexagon, right? Look at one dot, how many connections do they have?
One dot.
Mm.
3.
3, right? So a dot is represent 1 carbon atoms. It connect to 3 more carbon atoms, right? One sheet of this hexagon carbon sheet is called graphene. Okay? It is conductive in this direction, in this plane. Right? Electron can go there and go in and out, but not up and down. Okay? But if you stack assistant, and go to
Stolen.
So we have 2 sheets of graphene stack and make bonding here. All right, and more and more. All of this structure is called graphite. Any layer of graphene, but still cannot conduct electricity vertically. But on each sheet it can conduct. All right, but the bonds in between. The bonds in between the sheets is weaker than the bond within the sheet. So physical force can break this, but you need chemical force to break within the sheet. So when you, what is an example of graphite? Pencil. Yes, there are stacks of graphene, right? So what you do when you draw the pencil is you break the interlayer connection. So can you go there for a moment? Alright, so this is what happens when you draw a pencil lead. Lower layer attached to the paper, right? You drag it, you break the force. The first sheet go there, and there, and there. So
There's so many sheets.
yeah, but it's not just one sheet, it's just like maybe 100 layers, or 120 is here, because one sheet is very thin. Okay, so, but this is happen, you break the interlayer connection. That's how you draw pencil.
Amazing.
Okay, alright, one more. Yeah. If you make the carbon into this shape, it look like a tube. Okay, this is called carbon nanotube. Have you heard of it? It's an advanced material that invented 20 years ago. Okay, 10 or 20 years, like at the beginning of 2000. Okay, all right. It's considered new material in science. Just discovered almost 20 years, and we use it to add into some other material to reinforce. Reinforce means make it stronger. Have you heard of carbon fiber? Okay, all right. They add this into some plastic, then make the plastic stronger. Okay, like the tennis racket, the badminton racket, and make it so lighter. Okay, all right. So there's graphene, graphite, and carbon nanotube. You can make a sphere out of something like that, but it's not going to be all hexagon. It will be a combination of hexagon and pentagon. Okay, but yeah, let's not talk about that. But the other forms of carbon, diamond. Let me show you. Bye bye. Oh, people gonna keep going out. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't have real diamond because it's too expensive. This is structure of diamond. It doesn't have 2-dimension and 3-dimensional connection, but itself is 3-dimensional connection. So, this is the edge, right? Let's imagine there are 2 carbon connect to this one. Can you pick one and then tell me, pick any because they are the same, how many carbon is connected to?
5. 4.
4, 5. Let's pick one and see how many carbon atoms it's connected. Four. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is four. Okay. Of diamond. One carbon or more in three-dimensional space. Okay. For the graphene, one carbon atom connect to three more in two-dimensional space. Okay. But if you somehow turn and look at it, you can see hexagon. But that hexagon is not flat. Okay, take a look, just turn and look. You will eventually see hexagons, but that hexagon is not on the two dimension. Okay, that's expensive, is a diamond. Okay. Other than diamond, silicon. Silicon is pure silicon as an element, and when they form into silicon sheet is more expensive than diamond. Okay, we use that in circuits, making semiconductors. Okay, silicon by itself is not conductive, but if you add something to silicon, it can be conductive. Okay, so that's why when they make silicon wafer, you want to go? What's your name, now? Chemisty. Okay. All right. I'm going. Bye bye. Okay, guys, come take a look at magnesium. There are some more pink around it.
What is the water?
Tap water and phenolphthalein is an pH indicator.
Oh.
Pink is base, neutral and acid is clear. Do you know base, acid, neutral? Okay, all right. Where will be silicon, right? Compound of silicon is silicon oxide. There are two forms of silicon oxide. The first one is sand, but it's silicon oxide with some impurities. The structure is look like carbon, but alternating silicon with oxygen. Okay, but if you remove measure of the impurity out of sand, what you get? You heat it up. Anyone play Minecraft? That's why in Minecraft you sand, you heat it up, you get glass. They're the same structure. Just rearrange the atoms. Yeah, Minecraft is education.
Sand like going, just like make new structure.
When you heat it, it rearrange and impurity melt.
Sand melt?
Sand melt. Sand melt. Yeah. And once they melt, it turns into liquid, right? And then you can shape it. Like
so it turns into gas pan in my house. Cutting table.
Okay. All right. There's one more. Oh, I forgot to. All right. Group 4 is fascinating because they have look at the periodic table. Yellow is non-metallic carbon, right? Silicon in German is semi-conductive. I mean semi-metal, or you may call it metalloid. Lower than that, you have tin and lead, which are total solid. Look.
I'm gonna collect the water sample.
Yeah, go get it. All right. They are metal, and one property of the metal is conductive. Okay. Silicon is depends on what compound you add into it. Can be either conductive or non-conductive. Carbon is total non-conductive, but depends on structure as well. Okay. Sometimes it's conductive. All right. Next is this one. So it's got I will do soldering. Have you heard of soldering?
Yes.
In Thai, can you tell them?
เชื่อมตะกั่ว right?
Okay, all right. It's used in circuits, make connection. All right. So this is a combination of tin and lead. Okay. When you have two metal together, we call that an alloy. Okay, not alloy. Alloy is in horizontal. All right. An alloy, tin and lead mixture. This one is solid, but it has low melting point. That means you heat it a little bit, it melts, and you take the heat off, it go back to room temp, it turn back to solid. Okay? So we will melt it, put the wires together, and take the heat off. So let them connect the wires. Okay, assistant. Alright.
I want to do it.
Okay, so this circuit is for a speaker. Okay, there is a switch here. Once you turn it on and the circuit connects, it's gonna beep. Yeah. Okay, alright.
Over
there, I want you to hold them together like that. And I will melt the tin lead alloy. This is called soldering lead. Alright, melt it and let's freeze it back over there. No.
It's just melting.
Hold on a bit. No, not working. Excuse me. This one haven't heated up. So these are soldering paste. It helps the soldering lead melt easier. Alright, it has nothing to do with our demonstration, but it helps in soldering.
ไม่คงมีเพลงอ่ะเวอร์อ่ะ
เสียงเสือราวนะ มันจะได้ยินอยู่ด้านขวา
สวัสดีค่ะ วันนี้เราอยู่กับ ASMR
It should connect by now. See? Alright, it's like you have ice, you put popsicle stick in. Oh no, I mean you have water.
Why is it not have sound?
I haven't turned it on. Okay, let's listen. Okay, alright, that's conductive can conduct electricity. Alright, it's like we have water, it's liquid, right? You put popsicles in, you freeze it, turn solid. But freezing point of water is 0, right? But freezing point of this is about 40-50 degrees. Okay, so in room temp it is solid. Alright, that is group 4. For group 5, we have nitrogen in the air. I cannot demonstrate anything about that. Okay, 70% of the air is composed of nitrogen, 20 is oxygen, and the others have some carbon dioxide, methane, and whatsoever. It is clear. You can see through nitrogen. So you can see stuff. Otherwise, you will see like the color of nitrogen itself. But when you compress nitrogen a lot, it will turn into liquid. And can someone Google boiling point of liquid nitrogen?
Liquid nitrogen
คือถ้าถูก
ทำไมมันจะ
Boiling point of liquid nitrogen
198ได้ลบมั้ย
Negative. So room temp is 20-30, right? So it should be gas. Right. So if you have liquid nitrogen here, it's minus 190 degrees Celsius.
To make it melt
Yes. Not melt, like compress, condense into liquid. Okay, you can add pressure to do that. I have liquid nitrogen in that tank, and it's very cold, right? So I will show you it's very cold. So the marshmallow, that very squishy and soft, but this one expired in 2019. That's why yellow.
Bye bye
We're not gonna eat it. Because we're not gonna eat it. So let's see it tastes cold. It can freeze the marshmallow. Alright, I will put the liquid nitrogen. You have to see that it is liquid into this cube bowl. Put the marshmallow there and then try to smash it over here. This is from yesterday, but the marshmallow turned back to room temp. So you can squeeze it again. Yeah. That's a lid. And the liquid nitrogen is very cold. Let's say minus 190 degrees. What do you think is the temperature of this one? Room temp, right? So when the liquid nitrogen touch it, it's gonna boil up. Right? And please make sure you see that it is actually liquid. Can you see?
And then gas.
Yeah, and what you see is boil up into
Can I feel
gas.
the air here?
Yeah, sure.
Is it cold? เย็นเย็นขา
ตอนงานแต่งอ่ะ
That's dry
อารม
ice.
ณ์แบบ
อ้าวคนละอัน How is it dry ice is carbon right
Dry ice is solid carbon dioxide.
This is liquid.
This is liquid nitrogen. It has different boiling point and it's cheaper.
Is it dangerous
Everything is dangerous. Water can be very dangerous. You don't know. Do you know that every cancer cell has water?
I don't know.
Because every cell has water. So water can be dangerous. but
Is that a joke?
It's a joke. Okay, there are over 20,000 people die because of they inhale too much water every year in US. Over 20,000 people.
Drowning, right?
Yeah, it's called drowning. See, water can be dangerous. Okay, the squishy marshmallows is now going down to liquid nitrogen.
Bye.
Oi.
Alright, and alright, everyone quiet?
It's a rock now
Yeah, it's rock solid.
The rock, the rock.
So, alright, so this is rock solid already. And I will smash it. Excuse me. Bang! I just show you that it is solid. So over here, 1, 2, 3. Alright. It goes like that. But for the other, like let's say this is regular, I mean the crushed marshmallow. If you try to hit it, sticky. See? Yeah, it's soft by itself. However, once you freeze it,
This look like sugar color.
yeah, you can smash it further. Okay, so the danger about cold stuff like liquid nitrogen and dry ice is because it's too cold. It freezes water in your finger, in your hands, in your body. So you may get your finger snap off.
Bright frost. Frostbite. Frostbite.
Yeah, frostbite.
เหมือน Snowpiercer
Yeah.
where like they put the arms out
Okay, that is liquid nitrogen. One more demonstration for group 5. Back to the center, please. And let's take this up so no one steps on it. And hot shower with liquid nitrogen.
Very cool shower นะ
Cold. Not cool. Cold. So here, matchstick. You can grab the bowl from outside. Very cold. The tip of the matchstick is a compound of phosphorus. Okay, alright. Is easily explode, flammable. So when it have some friction or apply pressure or give it heat, it can burn, and then the stick made of wood, right, keep burning. So this is like a fire starter. Okay, but the fire that you see from is from burning the wood. So when you give it some friction, it's
Why? The match is
Yeah.
not good.
so,
Not good.
That's the match. Compound of phosphorus. Yep. And group 6, we have oxygen. Huh?
It's a compound with phosphorus with what?
Other stuff. You have to add many things to make the phosphorus stable and not burn up at hot temperature like 40 degrees. It has to be stable at 40 degrees because Thailand is really hot. Right? But you think about it, if you don't add anything to stabilize it and it burns at 38 degrees.
Mr. Meg, should you unplug the soldering?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, for group 6, oxygen is the first element, and group 6 is 20% of oxygen in the air. It is also transparent. You can see through it. Do you think oxygen is flammable or not?
Very
Very flammable. So I have here a glass tube, test tube. That is an oxygen. Stay here. Right, this is oxygen tank. I will turn it on and give the oxygen inside the tube. And okay, so this tube has the oxygen gas. Yes. Oh, bye bye.
เหลือแค่กี่คนแล้วอ่ะ7 8 9 10
Now I will burn this up, and you will see what happens if I drop this burning stick into oxygen. 1, 2, 3.
รู้ว่าสังเกต
Okay. All right. Is that flammable?
No.
Huh?
Yes. No. Maybe not unsure.
Is it flammable? Let's do it again with just without fire, just the lit up stick. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Okay, alright. Once the oxygen ran out, only carbon dioxide there. So this one extinguished. Alright, and the smoke inside here is carbon dioxide. Alright. Let's see that. Okay. This is actually carbon dioxide, so let's put it back in again. Let's make it burning.
จุดทูบ
Okay. Alright. Yeah. So there's no more oxygen and only carbon dioxide, so the fire put out. Okay, alright. And this is sulfur. Okay. What color of solid sulfur?
Yellow.
Yeah. Yellow. And it is very toxic, so let's keep it in there and don't burn it. More toxic than the gas outside.
might be sulfur
Okay. Alright.
sulfur dioxide
Group 7. Let's do demonstration with this, and this is about the reaction here. Aluminum hydrochloric acid. Okay. Inside here is hydrochloric acid, and we put aluminum in, and we will see. In this beaker is water with soap. This soap, detergent. Okay, so when they form gas, it will trap inside bubbles. Okay, because there's going to be one gas forming. Let's have more aluminum. Alright, go. This may take time, that's why I talk about chlorine first. On group 7, you will have fluorine as the first element, right? Okay, let's see if they not produce anything. I will add more because it heat up a little bit. Okay, and we wait, right? So for fluorine, where can you find fluorine in your daily life? Toothpaste is reinforce your teeth, right? Where else?
in the pool
In the
sorry
Okay, the non-stick pan is a compound. The coating of non-stick is called Teflon, and the formula for Teflon is carbon with fluorine. Okay, it looks like this. So it has carbon that connect to carbon to another carbon to another carbon in a long chain, and each carbon connect to 2 more fluorine atoms. Right? And this is very actually it is not non. It is very non-polar. Doesn't have polar at all. You know polarity. You will learn in when you learn bonding. Oh yeah, yeah. The polarity cancel out, so it is non-polar. So it cannot attach water. Okay, this one nothing going. Yesterday it take a while. All right. So next is chlorine. All right. We can find chlorine in where?
สวิมมิ่งพูล
Pool.
สกูชี่พูล
Pushy pool. in tap there also chlorine. Yeah. So that's why you cannot put tap water into aquarium right away. You have to let it sit so the chlorine gas evaporate or flow out before you put it in aquarium because chlorine is toxic by itself. Yes. That's why we pump the chlorine in swimming pool or in tap water to kill the bacteria and germs.
So what about we
what
take a
about us?
shower? We take a
If
shower.
the concentration is too small to kill people, okay, but if it like you bombard the chlorine gas, like you are in here and you have a tube and you chlorine gas in, that's what's in World War II. When Adolf Hitler did that, I mean not do it himself, just give order
So we will get
to genocide the people, the Jew people.
So we will go to the temple, right?
Okay, all right. Next is bromine. You cannot find bromine in everyday life, but bromine is one of the two elements on periodic table that is liquid as an element. Yeah, bromine and mercury. Group set.
What is this water?
Is hydrochloric acid. I don't know why it's not working. It started working when we go to the auto station yesterday.
Is it?
Okay we pretend to go and then come back
They might be a bit shy.
Yeah. Okay. Bromine is liquid. Iodine. Iodine is added to table salt. Okay. Sometimes you will see on the package like iodized salt. Okay. Or in Thai, เกลือเสริม iodine. Because you need to take iodine, a very small amount of it for your body to function properly. Something to do with the hormone, the thyroid hormone. Okay, all right. And iodine is either solid or gas. Iodine itself can not evaporate. It's called sublime. Have you heard of sublime? Sublimation, right? Is change the state from solid into gas without being liquid. Yeah, sublimation. But the verb is sublime. Yeah. Okay. So when solid go to liquid, we call it melting, right? When liquid go to gas, we call that boil or evaporate. But from solid to gas right away, that's called sublime. Okay. Okay, we are almost done. Just this one. Let's add more. I don't know what happened. This is not working. I want bubbles in here.
Oh, there's a bit of the bubble. But
Okay, let's actually go to there. All right. For group 8, we go to that box. Group 8 is called noble gas. If you are British, it's called noble gas.
noble.
Yeah, but if you are non-British, we can call it inert gas. They call it noble gas because noble don't like to make interaction
With others.
with commoners, with pleasant.
With commoners.
All right. So this is helium gas, neon and argon. Okay, the first three. This is hydrogen just because they are an empty slot. So we give electricity into the gas, and the gas got excited, and they cannot stay excited the whole time. So they release the energy that they got in form of light. Okay, and this is called a lamp. This is neon, helium, neon, and argon.
ดูไปสตาร์วอร์
ไลฟ์เซเวอร์
So different color, different gas give off different color. It depends on the valence electron, the excited state, the ground state.
The first
Okay.
one is neon
ฮีเลียม
Helium, neon, and argon.
helium
I record too many frame per second it flashing
It has to be 50 hertz.
this 60 hertz
Oh, but if it doesn't match, it flash. Yeah, it have to match.
it recording 40 minutes now I not fin
Oh, here is the hydrogen gas. Okay, just because it's different gas, so it gives off different color. Back in the old days, we don't have LED, so we cannot make mixed color by RGB, right? So you have to mix gases in different proportion to make the color that you want, and fill it in a tube, give it electricity. Okay, alright, that's it for group 8. And last demonstration is on that table.
อันนี้ไม่ใช่ LED ใช่ไหมมันคือแบบ
มันคือแก๊ส
gas itself ใช่ปะ
พี่ถ่ายเมื่อวานเนี่ย
Alright, this is very IG friendly.
Instagram friendly
Yeah. Alright. I have to set some of it up on the spot because some solid here is absorbing water. Alright, so it will take time. This is called a flame test.
ไอ้นั้นที่มัน
อุ้ย
สีสวยมากต้องถ่ายละ
Turn on the light.
So we have many compounds. Most of them are compound with chlorine ion. Alright, so that is copper. Right, two more. You can put the camera down. Not starting yet.
no
Can
no
pause it so let's start off with the fuel. So this is ethanol. If you see this color, it is from ethanol. Right?
โอ้ไม่กล้องนั้นโฟกัส
What do you see? Blue at the base, right? But toward the tip, has the orange, yellow, faint yellow color.
Is the blue one has like hotter ป่ะ
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go with table salt. Yeah. Sodium chloride. All right. Let's see. So it's only blue.
so cute
ปัจจุบัน
Is it? Yeah. Is there something different from the regular ethanol? So, right. Look here is ethanol. What the difference?
slow I don't know
ซูมเอาซูมเอา
because of the wind อ่ะ
Oh, can you turn off the AC?
turn off AC
Yeah. That's suffocate you.
สีแล้วคือยังไงต่อ
ใช่เดี๋ยวพ่อมา
Okay, that's gonna be a yellow flash. Sometimes when you look at the tip of the flame, it's yellow flash. That is the color of the when it burns.
What are
See?
you dropping?
Ethanol.
Ethanol. Okay.
See the yellow flash. It's more yellow than normal. This is yes. Bye bye. Okay.
บ๊ายบาย
This is potassium chloride.
Why do you need to drop ethanol into
It's a foil.
โอ้เพิ่น
I can see. Yeah. You see the flash? The color that flash off. That is from the whitish purple. That is the color from the element.
เหมือนหัวภาษา
Okay. This is similar to that lamp, but we don't give electricity. We give heat.
so it's the same light as
Similar. Yeah. We give energy, but different form of energy. So let's see. This is calcium. I haven't tried. Without the fuel, because the gas of this one has very orange color, so it will interfere with the reading. That's it can be the third time if it's okay. Right.
orange อ่ะ
Ah,
ไฟสิกรีนเดียว
it's orange, right?
กรีน
So this is barium chloride. I will light everything up together in the end.
it's cute
It's gonna be cool.
What is it?
There's a flash.
So why this one is has like blue?
Blue
is
is
it faster?
from the ethanol.
Oh.
Yeah, but you better observe the color that flash off sometimes. Like it will like.
แต่ห้องนี้ดีกว่า
Yeah.
แต่
Okay.
คือมาห้องเรียน
Alright,
ติดไม่ได้
let's
จะมาจากตัวใหญ่เว้ย
do these two together because they are very fancy.
Fancy
Yeah. Anyone is a fan of Harry Potter?
Oh yes.
Do you know the flu powder? Or if you're a fan, do you know flu powder? What is it for?
diagonal alley
Huh? Flu powder when you go to travel into a flame. They throw it and then they jump.
ใช่
Yes.
ใช่
Oh my god, that's rainbow.
So it's different shade of green. Okay. This is copper chloride. That is boric acid with the boron as an element.
It's very flashy อ่ะพอ copper อ่ะ
Yeah.
I love copper have flashes
and go by copper
and burn it down.
Okay. And the last one will give you more wow.
หมอว้าวเหรอ
Yeah.
ว้าวอย่างเงี้ย
เฮ้ยชิงร้อยชิงล้าน Okay, this is lithium chloride.
this wow
If I'm not hearing wow, I will be disappointed.
ว้าว
ว้าว
ดีเสิร์ฟเลยว้าวดีเสิร์ฟ
Is it actually wow? Or it's pretend?
อุ้ยสวยอ่ะเวอร์มีโซพิงค์อ่ะโซไบรท์เทม yes lithium chloride
Alright.
หนึ่ง
Okay.
และสองและสามและสี่
Let's lit everything up together.
ปั๊มจริงเลยเนี่ยปั๊มจริงแล้วเนี่ย
วันนี้เราจะมาเกาหลีกัน
แฮชแท็กวันนี้มิสเตอร์สตูเป็นอะไรสตูมิสเตอร์สตูไปนอนกับพื้นจริงเหรอนี่ไงเหมือน
so cute
ล็อกเก็ต
AP friendly
no the pink one
Oh, the
The
pink
pink
one.
one Yay
Okay, let's give you too much ethanol. That is lithium chloride, sodium chloride, and potassium chloride from the same group. This is calcium chloride and barium chloride from the same group. Right, boron is on group 3 and copper is a transition metal. Okay, we have homeroom, but let's not worry about that. This one is the waste from yesterday mixed up.
everyone Can we go please
Yeah.
Can we go
You want to go? Bye bye.
ไม่ได้นะ
Huh? No.
Oh.
You tell me your parents come and let you go. Is your parent come?
not yet
You wait. So let's have some.
Oh what is this
This is kind of everything.
แต่กูไม่อยากให้มี
it's gonna boom ไหมอ่ะ
it will be
แบบอยู่ไปเลย2 วันเนี่ย
พรุ่งนี้ก็น่าจะหายแล้ว
จริงเหรอถ้าพรุ่งนี้หายก็ไม่ต้องกลับ
เชื่อวลินทร์
ต้องกลับไหม
ให้ว่าพรุ่งนี้
ฟังเห็น
พรุ่
ว่าง
นี้ก็จะหายปกติ
จริงไม่งั้น
ก็จะหาย
กล้ามขึ้นแล้วน่ะ
ว้าว
ผสมทุกอย่างมันอย่าเพิ่งดับดิ the only one มันดับแล้ว
เปอร์วินอุ้ย
Oh, copper is the majority.
yes
นี่แดสติวซัม
สวยอ่ะ
Wait, that's good. That's it blue.
แดสติวโอ้ยก็
Where's blue come from?
mixture between no blue is the primary color
like the pink
Where's the pink?
no I mean like the mix of like pink and
no blue is
become blue
That's orange too
oh no pink you see a pink a little pink
there's no pink
oh my god
the อะไรนะออโรราป่ะ
Like Princess Aurora.
no แสงเหนือ
If Statue of Liberty lit on fire will it be green
Ooh,
it's made from
that's
copper
from
Yes
copper.
it made from copper
it was
But it's a
oh what a
bronze.
beautiful sight to see
It has copper as a compound, but not pure copper. This is also not pure copper; it's copper chloride. But bronze is copper with some other metal. Okay, and as you can see, if you lit it, it's on fire. doesn't show anything. Wait, is it show green?
yes green
A little bit green.
We're having too much fun.
Yeah. That's the objective of today. Okay. Alright. First, I'm sorry about this one. It doesn't work. Hang on, I will get a new set.
Imagine the maid lock the door for you guys in the whole room because มันไม่มีใครอยู่
See the bubbles
ทำไมช้า
forming in there. Right now. Let's add a bunch of magnesium.
This is the one that you rub it already เหรอ
No.
อ๋อยังไม่ขัดใส่ได้เหรอสักแป๊บนึงเทหมดนั่นเลยอะโอ้ there's เตรียมดูเดี๋ยวมันจะหมดละอีกสักพักใช่ catalyst
Hydrogen gas.
now light it on
There's some
fire
water in it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Lighter, please. All right. And this gonna be a very brief moment.
เอาตรงมือเหรอ
อ๋อ that thing in TikTok ป่ะ
Not happening.
no
Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Let's have.
put more in put more magnesium
มาแล้วเอาแล้ว
like this like this
เฮ้ย
Hey, too much แล้วอะ
It's gonna do well. I want to live นะ
ใส่แล้วเตรียมใส่แล้ว
I want to see my parents นะ
Call your parents. Say goodbye. Go back.
เจวิโคลีกเบอร์ 2
ก่อนร้อง
No, I'm not burning the tube. There's two bubbles.
อ๋อ โอเค
1, 2, 3. Did you catch that moment?
ความพยายามที่สร้างมา
That is called flammable. When the fire hit it, everything.
นิดนึง
But if you lit this one. Okay, so back to our oxygen test. In the test tube, we put fire in it. Is it flammable?
yes
โอ้ no ดิ because it
Oxygen
doesn't
Yeah, it's assisting in the burn. So it make the fire go bigger.
change
Yeah, but